Hello there, the variant guy here. As you know, or you may not know, I enjoy doing print and plays, and I'm into board gaming, and I like to do a lot of print and play. I always have something printed to much of my more than 300 board games, and I always have something. Either most of it I just download it from the Board Game Geek site, but sometimes I just do my own stuff, either variants or even fan-made expansions. I've done a couple, and I'm doing one today. It's for the game Star Wars Rebellion. It's called Heir to the Empire. And I love the Heir to the Empire trilogy, the Tron trilogy. It's probably my dearest stuff from the whole expanded universe, now Legends. I'm not too much into the new Disney stuff. I've been watching Star Wars Rebels, and I know there's a Tron there, but it's still I'm still paying attention to see what they will come up with. But the Heir to the Empire trilogy is amazing. I can't recommend the books enough. And RPGs, the D6, the Old West End games RPGs are amazing as well. I've had really good times with them. So I'm doing the print and play right now, and I'm going to step you through it because I know some people have never done anything like that, and they have and they are sometimes they are it may be your case or not, but I think just coming up with ideas, simple ideas for you to do a fast print and play without spending too much or wasting a lot of time doing it. Well, the first thing I've done is I've just this is regular paper, right? And the Heir to the Empire 5 archive is just the single sheet of paper, and here you find stolen plans. It's the new text for just 2 cards have new text on them, and what I'm doing is I'm simply well, sorry, wait. You simply cut the stuff, then you place inside. If you have sleeved your cards, it's going to be really easier, and you just place the printed text here, and that's it. You may want to print the rule book, the fan-made rule book as well. This is 16 pages. I just printed both sides, just to you don't want to and just you do your stuff. You don't even need to print it if you don't have that I don't know, a very good memory. I often do, even though I've made it, because I play with other people, and they may want to read it as well or consult it sometimes from times to times. But the rest of the stuff, the birds and the sheets, you need some other paper. I have no idea how this is called in English, but it's this adhesive paper stuff. You'll be able to. I'll just take some. You'll see it's more, I don't know, glossy stuff, and it peels off. I don't know if I can show you. it peels off, you know, here. Yeah, you know, it peels off. It glues really easy, and that's a good stuff because you'll be able to glue it in a cereal box without it becoming this messed up stuff. Unless you're really good at it. I do recommend this kind of paper. I have no idea how it's called in English. If you do know, please leave a comment here below. I'll just add something here with the name of the stuff if I find out, if I figure out. So if you know, please tell me. And the second thing I like about it is that even if you're going to print something that doesn't have enough ink in it, so it's going to show what the stuff you're gluing. So it will show something from the cereal box you're using. I always use cereal boxes. So you can just you know, this is the back of the page. You will print it and just throw some glue here and print, and it's going to become kind of thick, and you want some thickness to it, especially sheets. Birds not so much. If they are big, if they are small, you will want something like this as well. So I'm just going to print it and show you how I do the leaders in this game, the characters that will remain on the stands, because this is going to be the hardest part, because you want them to stay up in these stands, these small stands. So the thickness of the paper must be kind of somewhat exact. So I'm just going to do it and show you what you can do to achieve this simple this thickness without too much headache. This is the final result you get when after printing, and this is a simple board. This is two systems I have added to the game. It's enough space. There's not enough space here for ships and units to be here, and this is also easy. You're just going to cut this stuff, and it's basically, if you have printed in a thick enough paper, you're good to go. I believe this is enough for me. If you want it to be in a thicker you know, bird, you just peel it off here, right here. You'll just peel it off, okay, and glue it wherever you want. There is something I want to bring you to the attention, that I'm not sure you're going to be able to see it, but this stuff here, it was supposed to be a bit to have a starker red into it. It's too pinky to my tastes, and it's simple to resolve it, unless you're a mess with a pen. You just have to take a colored pen, like this one. This one I've tried it, and it's enough. It's exactly what I want. I don't want it too red, so it's a bit of orange. It's lacking here. That's because my printer is inkjet printer. If you have a colored laser, you're not going to have this problem I'm having here. But you should. I totally encourage you to just you know, temper it with the way you like it. Here you have the name of the stuff, so you'll be able to tell what is what. These are two-sided sheets. I'm actually just going to it's squared because it's easy for you to glue them squared. Then you'll be able to cut it and make it hexagonal. And that's it. I'll be back with this is the hardest stuff. These guys right here, and I'm going to show you how to make them easy. It's really easy to achieve the thickness you need to have these guys the way we want them. Now, first the easy stuff. If you have this adhesive thing and you have printed on it, you just need to peel it off right here, okay, and then just do it carefully, not so carefully actually. Here, oh, here on this cereal box, like this. We just that's really easy, and I do recommend you to glue this on this side of the cereal box because it's easier to use regular glue like this one on this side if you want it to be thicker, right? So you just do the same thing. I'm just going to do the same with this one. It will be right here and here. This is the, before you do the final cut, this is how it's going to look like. And you see it's not too thick, but it's thick enough for me. And well, now I have the help of my beautiful girlfriend here, so it's going to be a bit easier and less shaky. So there are three units that will gain a flag. They're going to be flagships. This is the New Republic one, and I'm just going to do the Chimera. If you've read the books, you know it's Thrawn's flagship, where he leads his armada, and well, and there is a third one that it's going to be shield generator. But the shield generator, you won't have any problem because you simply use this black part here and place it here, and you know it's the Empire one, and then it's the Imperial one. Well, the first thing you would do, you will use these things here to mark the cardboard, just as I've done already, like this. It's not, you don't have to put too much pressure, just a little is enough. Then what you're going to do, and it's not going to be that pretty you see here, but there is no other way to do it. You will, oh, almost too much. You slide it, and like this. Mine is not that good, and I don't want it to peel this first paper here too much. Not that it's too much of a problem, but so you do it, you will feel it passing through it. I do recommend you to leave something below this, the cardboard you're cutting. You don't want to cut your own table or anything like that. So once you've done some cutting, let's see if it has passed through the cardboard. Now you just use this little I don't know what's called here, these things here, to make your flagship. There's another way to do it also, and it's something like this. You just open some here and just place it like this. It's the easier way, but it's not as cool as this one, right? At least that's what my beautiful girlfriend said, so it must be true. Here we go. Once you've placed these little things there, if you're really not if you want something more, if you don't want these things smarts here showing, you just need to paint this amazing adhesive paper that I don't know the name in English. It's etiqueta 4 in Portuguese. I have no idea how it's called in English. So we'll just take some small, something like this. Is enough? I hope it is. Let's see. Yes, it's good enough. Almost almost good enough. Like this, maybe. Okay, that's it. There you have it. Well, since it makes no difference in the regular game, if you want to leave it there, I recommend you to do this. If you intend to keep taking it out and all, I recommend you to use it this way. It's less invasive, like this, something like this. Can you see? Is it possible to see? Yeah. Like this, Yeah, it's like a stand of sorts. It will be cooler if you could just, you can if you want to, if you're willing to spend some time doing it, or maybe glue here or something, or creating a system to just pin it here. It's even cooler, but I'll do it. It will be enough this way. To me, it's going to be like this. Just cutting some more of this stuff like this. I love this paper. And that's enough. So that's it. Oh. I'm really clumsy with this stuff. If I can do it, anyone can. So there we have it. All the 3 adapted units to my fan-made variant. So I'm just going to show you the last part, and it's the trickiest. It's the harder to do. Here we have two leaders already made. You'll notice, I don't know if like this. Yeah, you notice this one here on my left hand is thicker than this one here. So and you'll see what's the problem with this one. This one I simply glued used the adhesive properties of that adhesive paper to glue two sides of the cereal box together, and that's why it's the same thickness of every other smaller sheet. These little tokens here. It has the same thickness, and unfortunately you will need to add something here. Can you see? It's something here just so it can stand. It's enough. It's not great. It will. Sometimes you just seen it. It just fell off the stand. But this one here is much more stable, and all you need to do is, I'll just do it once so you can see. I told you to print to glue this printed side here on this glossy side of the cereal box, because this brown side here it's easier to glue them together. But when you're doing the leadership, these leaders, I recommend you to do the opposite. So you will glue them here, and this glossy side, the colored cereal side, the colored side of the cereal box, will be the one. It will be the back of this cardboard. So what you will do, you will just take this adhesive paper here and glue on this glossy side of the cereal box, because it will help you to the glue to stay here and to adhere and stick here, and that's easy. So once you've done that, instead of simply gluing these two sides together, which you probably did to make this stuff here and everything else, really, you will glue this here and the other side here, and you will glue this here and the other side here, and it will be this thick. Here, this thick, which is this thick, which is exactly, not exactly, but really close to those of the regular game. So I'm going to do this and show you the final result. Well, this is the final result. You see here we have the original leaders, and here you see some new ones, like Gina Shawn over there. This is Talon Cardet. Here we have the Tron guys. This is Tron himself. I have to think. I cannot remember his name right now, but the guy that made this paste up, it looks really good, and I had to use it because it was just so perfect. This here, this is all my work. This one here, this here, this here, this here. This one is not. This one is also not. I have changed them somewhat. I cannot remember exactly what I did, but it was for balance purpose. I try to keep somewhat the ratio of the original cast of leaders, but I had to change something to balance a little the new. You know, there are new challenges for the heroes and for the villains as well. So I tried my best to reflect that thematically, and well, you know. So this here is my work. This here is the same guy that made this one. I cannot remember his names, but I am going to credit him in the video. I'm probably going to you're probably seeing the name of the guy right now, right? Here are there are just two cards that have this text like this, and one of them is this one. The other is Stolen Plant, that is probably already here somewhere. Here. Stolen Plants. These are the units with the flagships, the two flagships, and the only Imperial shield generator in the entire game. And it's interesting. I thought it would be interesting, and it would reflect thematically what this mixture and this they have stolen things from both sides. The technology is in this era is. I mean, if you read the books, you'll notice that Crown has at his disposal ties that have shields, and that's some Imperial facilities have been taken by the rebels. So I thought this would perfectly I don't know, be portrayed, and this should be portrayed in this variant, in this fan-made expansion. Well, I hope you have enjoyed the video. If you didn't know exactly what to do, these guys here are the Tron stuff, his Admiralty tokens. They have the Empire of the Hand logo on them, and this one here is the symbol for the Imperial secrets. There are 3 in the game. The rebels must collect them to achieve victory. Well, that's it. I'm going to make a video talking about how to play this fan-made variant. I hope you try it sometime and have a blast with it, and that's it.